I hope this is okay. You're able to see the fonts?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So the first program is if test, right? I have given a name of the if underscore tested.c. So the very first program is I'm trying to just take a variable, a very basic program to verify the if condition. So just I'm taking a is equal to, instead of taking from the keyboard, because all of you are familiar, it takes a lot of time, no, giving input again, no, a verification. Directly I'm taking the input in the program itself. So int a is equal to 10. So a variable with 4 bytes of memory and initialize with the value 10. Then simply I'm just trying to print and comparing, a percentile to double equal to 0. And what is the condition? If a remainder is equal to 0, what it indicates? Tell me.
Even number.
Even number, correct? My program is right or not? Yes or no? So I'm just saving here.
So return spelling you have written wrong.
Okay, return. Okay, fine. Very good. Okay. So let me execute this. So as per the what will be the output? As I said, every time you expect the output, then execute the program. That is a common practice we should have. What will be the output of this program? You tell me.
Even, sir.
Even, very good.
Even.
So let me execute this, compile and run. F11 actually, the shortcut. Yeah, you can see even has printed here. Now I'll go back. We need to. Then let me take 11 here. Again, F11 I'm just trying to press directly. Yeah, nothing is printed. Yes or no? Correct or no?
Yes, sir.
Because I am not taking care of, if it is odd, I am not doing anything. So there are some programs where you need to do action only based on some condition, right? If it is there, you do it. Otherwise, you leave it. So something like that. This program, I am not taking exactly the case study of something, but verification of the if condition. Make sure that the common mistake, as I said, suppose I give a semicolon here. Can you tell me what is going to happen? I'm trying to give all possibilities, because there is a common mistake every time the students do is unknowingly or knowingly they try to keep, because it's a practice of every statement is terminated by a semicolon, and the students also tend to keep that semicolon at the end of the condition also. So can anybody tell what will be the output now? Yes,
Even
Sir, it will print only printf value.
it will print even.
even
Yes or no?
print even.
Yeah, so
Yes, sir.
let me verify. Yeah, it is printing even, because it indicates that if a percentile to double equal to 0 semicolon, the if condition job is terminated or completed there itself after with semicolon. So after that, printf is like out of the if condition basically. So that is the reason never try to keep a semicolon at the end of the if condition. Otherwise, it has no sense actually. Writing the if condition has no significance here. Correct or not? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now I just wanted to take both the cases, even and odd also I wanted to print, then I go with if else. So in the same program I'm trying to modify, but otherwise I'll do one thing. Only to have a practice of or you also do same thing. I'm trying to take if else underscore test. Okay, if else test, something like that. So dot C. Don't forget to keep dot C. Now this is if else test dot C. So what I'm supposed to do now? Can anybody tell?
Else printf
Else printf
odd.
Okay, and one more thing I told, right? The moment you start control structure, writing this way, it is not recommended. Okay, even though program is going to run, but it is not good programming practice. As I said, there is something called indentation. The meaning of indentation is after the if condition, should I use opening and closing bracket or not required? You tell me. Should I
Not
use?
required.
Sir,
Why? What is the reason for not writing the opening and closing bracket?
If only one
printf.
statement is there, then no need of writing.
Very, very good. So even though if I write, does it make any difference?
No, you can write also.
Yeah, we can write also. So only to avoid the number of lines, just I have not written any opening and closing brackets. But there's something called indentation means you just keep one tab at least, no, which will tell you that this printf is part of the if condition, this printf is part of the else condition. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? At least one tab, right? Every one tab is going to indicate this printf is a part of the if statement. This printf is a part of the else condition. So this is always a good programming practice. Even though you don't do it, it will work. But generally, I'm telling. So I just wanted to show you. Let us not keep this indentation. I'll just try to save like this. Then let me execute. So what is the output of this program? Can anybody tell now? What is the output of the program? Odd, right? So let me execute here. Yeah, odd is printed, and you can see after the odd there is no gap actually. Immediately the next line is no printing something like no this one. But as I said, not to see these two lines, what I'm supposed to do? This dotted line as well as this other two text. I just don't want to see. What is the thing we need to change in the program? You tell me. I don't want to see.
HCH.
Get ch. So let me go back here. I'll just try to add get ch here. Now if I execute again, now you can see where the cursor started blinking.
The same line, sir.
In the same line, right? I just wanted to have the cursor to the next line. What I'm supposed to do?
Backslash.
Okay, somebody in the middle of the vacation, they asked, sir, what is the necessity of a backslash n? I mentioned that no, it will only make the cursor to go to the next line. May I know who was that in the middle of the vacation? Somebody has forwarded in my WhatsApp group. Somebody asked, what is the necessity of backslash n? Anybody? Can you name who was that? Backslash or forward slash? Backslash only, no? I have a doubt.
Backslash only, sir.
Yes, sir. Black.
Backslash only, yeah. So let me verify. Yeah, something is problem, right? Backslash only. Why it is not working here?
Sir, you didn't close the command prompt, sir.
Command prompt. Okay. Yeah, that day also we got this problem, right? So these are all experiences, right? We got the same problem. That is what I'm telling. The C programming is all about you try to do mistakes, then you will come to know. See, one of the. I hope now it is clear. Now cursor started blinking in the next line. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I hope everybody understood the same problem. Because no, if somebody asks question, it will benefit everybody. Because some of them may not be able to understand and they may not be able to identify what exactly is the problem. So the one of you have asked, so I just wanted to mention that case. In the middle of the semester, somebody in the vacation, somebody asked her backslash and what is the need and all. So I said you can keep and you can remove and then verify the difference. So I hope this is clear. Shall I move to the if else if? Yeah, respond. Yeah, then I just go to the else if condition. Else if else if.c. Third program I'm trying to verify. So which program? Can anybody remember which one have we discussed in the class? Tell me.
Which number is bigger?
Which program? Yeah, out of the three, print is the biggest one, right or not? So should I declare integer separately or I can declare directly here? You tell me. Is it necessary to, is it necessary to declare in the new line or in the same line?
You can declare in same name.
Okay, very good. So just a equal to maybe 20. comma, maybe C is equal to some 30. So randomly I'm taking some numbers. Now, what is the condition I'm supposed to write here? I'm trying to compare A with
Greater than B.
B. Also means and, right?
Yes, sir.
A is greater than C. Yes or no?
Yes,
I
sir.
just wanted to mention A must be greater than B. Also A must be greater than C. Also automatically which one is greater? What? Yeah. Percentile D, the greatest of three numbers, right? Greatest of ABC is, yeah, I should not write ABC, basically greatest of, or greater number I should write. Greater. Greater. A greater spelling current one, na? I forgot. Sometimes some mistakes. So greater number is percentile D. Because we cannot write ABC here, it gives a confusion to all of us. Simply I'll keep. What should I do? You tell me. What variable I'm supposed to write here? Tell me.
A.
Very good. Then, okay. What I'll do is simply else if, no. So you can directly write else if together or there is a break, anything is okay. Then B must be compared with A. Also, B must be compared with C. Then you can simply copy paste because not to waste time of writing and all. What should I write here? Tell me.
B.
B.
Yeah. You want me to compare C or not required? You tell me. You want me to compare C also not required because if A and B are not greater, the default is C is, right?
Yes.
So this thing you must be very careful because else condition must be there. Middle any number of if condition else condition you can do it, but at the end it has to be ended with only else group. So what I'm supposed to write here?
C.
Okay, very good. So let me execute this. Yeah, as per this program, which one must be the output? Obviously 30, right? 11, 20 and 30. Highest number is which one? 30, yes, no? Respond, I'm asking you only. There is some error. I think else without a previous if. I think there should be a gap here, I think. It all depends on the compiler again. Because in the Turbo C it was okay, else if directly it is used to take, here it is not taking, that is very fine. Maybe that could be the reason it is not working. Yeah, it is fine. So greater number is 30, okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So let me change. So whenever you write a program, you must check all possibilities because in the previous case when I executed, only this printf is executed, right or not? So once you get into a company, there will be various groups. There's something called testing group. The meaning of testing group is the development team will write a program. Testing group job is to verify the program is correct or not. When you wanted to verify the program, make sure that you need to give input such a way that the first printf should get executed, second printf should get executed, and third printf should get executed. Right now, in the previous example, previous case, which one was executed? Which printf? First one, second, or third one? You tell me.
Third one.
Third one. So now I wanted to verify the first one. To give the first one, what I'm supposed to do here? Changes. Which one must be greatest number? ABC. Is it not A? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So by doing this, the printf of the first one will be getting executed. Let us verify that also. Yeah, I hope greatest number is 51. Perfectly okay. Yes or no? Now what next?
Yes, sir.
What next I'm supposed to test? Middle printf. To get the middle printf, simply make it 200. Is it okay?
Yes, yes.
So this is called testing actually. When you write a program, you must verify with all possible inputs. Don't give only one input and your output is okay. You should not get satisfied. You should execute each and every possibility of the input which can be given to the program and make sure that all the statements should run as per the requirement. That is called the testing part. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Now the last one. Which
Yes,
one
sir.
is if nested if? Yes or no? So nested if, I simply write some randomly. If a double equal to 51, I'll write. Okay, I'll use. I am in outer if. I am in outer if condition. So randomly I'm writing, it's not like the particular program, only to, then I'm trying to give again one more if condition. See how I'm writing the indentation, that is more important. I am in second level inner if condition. Then let us have if here. I am in outer else condition. If somebody is waiting, just let me add. Yeah. If C is equal to 30. Printf. I am in second level of else condition. Somebody again. Okay. Now you tell me, is it correct or not? Program. Is it okay or anything is missing here?
Curly brackets, sir.
Curly. If I don't give a curly bracket, what is going to happen? What will be the output? If I don't keep a curly brackets, what will be the output?
It will print all the printers.
Sure, huh?
Yes.
To verify. Anybody else would like to tell? If I don't keep.
Semicolons,
Sorry?
print. Semicolon.
Which semicolon?
Thus, if
Okay,
C
in
is equal to
printf.
30, that
Okay, this
printf.
syntax error, very good observation. So I really appreciate whoever it is. So good. So the syntax error was there, which is a semicolon at the end of the printf. Now,
Sir, B
somebody
equal to 200.
double equal. B double equal to 20. Yeah, that is also one of the common mistake. So that is the reason there is a programming practice. Generally, how we should write it is, if I write here, what is going to happen? Can you tell me what is the difference between both of them? If I'm writing 200 equal to B and B equal to 200, what is the difference? whenever you try to do the comparison, always preferably keep the constant first, then variable next, because when you run a program, it will throw an error that the constant cannot take a variable value. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Whereas b is equal to 200 is acceptable. The condition is always true. B is going to take 200, and true, any non-zero number for the computer is a true condition. So if condition always gets executed. Yes or no? So that is the reason this is one of the good programming practice. Keep the constant first, then followed by a variable, so that there is never there is a possibility of making a mistake. Because somebody has pointed out that b equal to 20, I have 200 I have written. If I am the alone person, I feel that I have written correct only. Every time I execute the program, I may end up with getting wrong result. It is a very simple program. You are in a position to identify. Suppose I am writing a program of more than 2000 or 3000 lines, and where somewhere I have written this kind of a problem or mistake. Don't you think it is very difficult to identify the mistake? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason generally a good programming practice for the comparison of constant with a variable. First you write a variable, first you write a constant, then followed by a variable. Let it be 4000 or 5000 lines code. If I am trying to, it will throw an error because the constant cannot be assigned with a variable. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason from beginning itself you start making a practice. Wherever there is a comparison is going to happen, you write first a constant, then followed by a variable. So it is a very good programming practice actually. So now let us see. Somebody said the curly brackets are required. Can justify why the curly brackets are required? Yes. Who was it? May I know her name?
Sir, Janvi, sir.
Yeah, Janvi. Can you tell me why do I need the curly brackets here?
Sir, if we don't use curly brackets, then then it will not. Then we can't say it is nested if, sir, because that if statement should be within another if statement or else statement.
Okay. So because the second if statement is the second line basically, it is not belongs to the first line. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If I don't add a printf, then it can be considered. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. One thing is, now you tell me, I still don't want to keep a opening and closing bracket. What will be the output here?
Sir,
As per your understanding.
I
What is
think
the-
that
Yeah.
I think that the first printf, second printf, and the fourth printf can be executed, sir.
Very good. Anybody else? So total 3 printfs are going to be executed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So can you read out what is the outputs?
I am in outer if condition.
Yes.
Then I am in second inner if condition,
Very good.
and I am in second level of else condition.
Okay. So this one, and this one. Only the else condition will not get printed. Remaining all gets printed. Let us verify. So I think I just want everybody see there are 3 printfs are what she said just now. See, that's first one. I am in outer if condition. I am in second inner if condition. Then I am in second level of else condition. Only this is missing. So it is perfectly right. Now, Janvi, can you tell me where should I keep opening and closing brackets?
So first, after the first if statement, we should keep one curly bracket,
Yeah. Next.
and we should close that bracket after the second if statement.
Second if or printf?
Second if, because it's after the second if, because only one lots of statements are done. That's all. I think.
Is it correct? Is it correct or not?
Yes.
As per your answer, I'm supposed to keep here. Yes or no? If I
Yes,
keep
sir.
here, there is no meaning. No. Within the if condition, if 200 equal to b, it doesn't do anything because your this is over actually. Correct or not? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So now you tell me what will be the output of this program? What is the output? How many printfs are going to be executed? I'm asking question
Only
to
two.
all of you. Only 2.
Only
What
two
are they?
printfs
Yeah,
will be
what
executed.
First
are
and
they?
second.
First and second. Okay, fine. So let us verify. So very good. So I am in outer condition, I am in second inner condition. Yes or no? Else part is completely ignored and only the if condition. So I am trying to execute two if within a if. So these two things are getting executed. Suppose I make 50 here. What will be the output?
Last two print.
Last two.
Right? Even though B is equal to 200, this will never get compared. Yes or no? Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your control will not go to this particular statement. Even though B is equal to 200, it will not get executed. So only the I am in outer else condition, I am in second level of else condition. That is how it is going to print. So let us verify that. So I think you can see here, I am in outer else condition. I am in second level of else condition. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes.
Now suppose I just keep 31 here. How many if conditions? Or what? How many printfs? How many printfs?
Only one printer.
Only one,
third
sir.
one, sir.
Third one. Okay. So I am in outer else. As I said, no, I need to give all possible input. Now, which one is missing now? So this is done. This is done. These two done. These two done. What is missing now? That is also, no, it's a good programming understanding. What all possible inputs I am supposed to test this given program. What else I am supposed to change in these three inputs to make sure that everything is working? Tell me. Yeah, B must be changed. Yes. Very good. So what is output now? What is
Only
output?
first. No, nothing.
Nothing up.
Wait.
Yeah,
In
nothing.
outer else
Yeah,
Third
condition.
printer, sir.
yeah, nothing actually. Nothing is going to be printed. Yes or no? Anybody in else only, no? Only the third one,
Yes,
this
sir.
gets executed. Yes or no? So let me make this 51. Now,
Now first, second.
second up.
No, not
Only
second.
first one.
Only first, sir.
Yeah, only first. Understood? Is there any
Yes, sir.
possibility of printing only the second one?
No, sir.
It
No,
is not
sir.
possible, right? It is not possible. Similarly, is it possible to print only fourth one?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Right? So second and fourth must be associated with the outer if condition. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is one thing important. And second thing, I just there is a practice. No, I think I will not tell now. It's some other time I'll explain. But right now the four non-iterative structures are clear, right? Now switch case is left out. So let me execute switch case. I think loops I may not be able to cover today. Maybe some other time we'll take that switch case test. Switch underscore case underscore test dot c. Okay, fine. So in that case, I just wanted to remove all of this. So anything you can use, but not a problem. So switch WITCH switch off. Maybe A I use. Then see a case. Then you can write directly 51. There is nothing wrong. Printf. I am in case 1. I should not write case 1. Okay, let it be, not a problem. Then case 201. Printf. There is nothing right now, only 1, 2, 3 we should use. Any number you can use. I am in case 2. Then maybe case 31. Actually, within the same line also you can write, but to have a clarity, I'm just trying to write printf in the next line. There's nothing wrong. After the case also you can write. I am in case 3. Then default is optional, even though you don't write it will work, but always it's a good programming practice to write it. Default. I think default. Printf. I am in default case. Yeah, can you tell me what is the output of this program?
All 4, sir. All 4.
All 4. The reason? What is the reason for all 4?
No
No
breaks.
break.
That is the only reason? Okay, let us verify. Hey, something is wrong. What is the reason? In function main, case label not within a switch statement. Okay. Oh, can you tell me what is the error now? What is the error? Here, always there must be opening and closing brackets, as I mentioned, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that is what you should remember, all these things. So let me. Now this is okay. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think as you said, all 4 cases are going to be executed because with A, 51 actually jumping is 51, but after that without break, the remaining cases irrespective of the numbers, every case is going to be executed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if I write B here, can you tell me what is the output?
Last 3.
Last 3. So let us verify that because that is what testing point. How we can verify? Okay, because I have not closed this. Let me execute again. Now you can see. The program is perfectly able to jump to the required case because my B is equal to 201. It will skip 51, directly jumps to the 201. It will execute I am in case 2, because there is no break is written in each case. Subsequent cases, irrespective of the number, it is get executed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now if I write C here,
Last 2.
last 2. Here,
Yes, sir.
only default I wanted to execute. You tell me what I'm supposed to do. What is the change I'm supposed to do?
We can keep any variable.
Not any variable. Within the variables only I wanted to do. You tell me. Simply give some value 30, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 30 is not there, no? In case 51, case 201, case 31, obviously it will go into execute. Which one?
Default.
Yeah. You understood?
Yes, sir.
But is this way of writing this case switch case, or we need to keep a breakpoint? Always a good programming, not good, it's always must actually. Every case must be terminated by a break statement. Otherwise it is meaningless. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you think default also need a break?
Yes.
Default. Not required, no? After the default, nothing
required,
is
sir.
available, no? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Let us verify. Now perfect. I'm in default because C is equal to 30. Now let me keep C is equal to 31. Which one is going to be executed now?
Only 3rd.
Only 3rd. Only case 3. Okay. Now if I write a B here, what is that?
Only 2nd.
Only 2nd. Very good. Then I can write only A. What is it going to be? So tell me.
First
Only
one,
first.
sir.
The first one. Now I'm giving an expression now, right? I said there are three possibilities. I can write variable, I can write a constant, I can write an expression. So what I will do is, I will do something like this. A plus 150. Okay? What is A plus 150?
201.
So which case is going to be executed?
Second one.
Second case.
So let us verify. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Expression also going to work. Sometimes based on your result, you wanted to jump to a particular case. So in that case, expression you can write in place of the variable. So expression also you can write. Constant also can be written, but it is meaningless because writing a constant always same value, no? It has no meaning actually. You can write 201 directly. Which case? Again, second case, okay? But generally it is meaningless because this variable never going to change and always 201 gets executed and there is no meaning of writing this if this case and all. Correct or not? So only variable and expression is suitable. Okay? Just a minute. Hello? By that now. By that. So right, so with this, I hope, I think you understood how to verify all the control structures of non-iterative.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all possibilities, how to test with all possible inputs and all. So I just wanted you to practice by installing this dev C++ on your laptop. And one more thing, we received the instruction from the principal that, I think just a minute, let me first stop sharing the screen. And let me stop recording. Yeah, fine.